Greetings, everyone. I sense some of you don't have enough faith, and I find your lack of faith disturbing. As an emperor, he's never been defeated. In his presence, we were never been defeated. He even had this mark, like Jesus. I wonder why you still have a doubt about his divinity, and why you seek a different master. Greetings, everyone. Today's question: why Darth Vader? I mean, why I'm using this Darth Vader in my videos. Well, it is not only because the traditional religion is called the dark side. It is also because of the this story of the Darth Vader. Darth Vader is someone who lost his 2 arms and 2 legs, and here in Mongolia there's this stones. There's this big stones. On the stones there's a story about a young man who lost his both legs and both arms and lived to die, and the goddess, a wolf goddess, saves him, and she gives him 10 sons, and these sons married with the local woman, and thus they have created Turks. So this is going to be the story of the Turks, and how the great ancestor of the Turks lost his arms and legs to enemy, and he managed to survive, and something like that. So this is believed to be a myth, because the goddess, this wolf goddess, is believed to be a symbolic figure, or she cannot be real. I mean, she's a wolf, but she turned it into a woman, and she like had this stuff with this man without arms and legs, and she gave birth to this like 10 sons, and this is this strange myth about the Turks. So today I would like to talk about why a religion, the forces are rising here in Mongolia. On TV there is several suggestions. One of the strong going suggestion is that because of environment, because of this environmental pollution, there is this movement to how to say, protect the environment, and this Mongolian shamanism is focuses on protecting the environment. But I have different idea on this. I don't think these Mongolian shamans are interested in how to say protecting the environment currently. They are mainly interested in money, of course, and life is a suffering, and in order to make this suffering a little bit how to say soft, I mean you need money, something like that. I think they are mainly focused on money currently, because they don't have this power to move people in this environmental and activist movement and some etc. Pollution always been a problem here in Mongolia. During communism, there has always been a big pollution problems, and forests were cut down to build cities, and a lot of places were how to say dug and they tried to create agricultural, this country, but it failed. There was hunger and disaster. Also, these Russians dug up many, graves, and I wonder where these, spirits during this time. I don't think it is because of this environment, because of this pollution, etc., etc. It is because of freedom. It is started as, from when Mongolia became democracy, and foreigners started to came to Mongolia, and they started to preach about the loving and caring God Jesus. I mean, USA, Korea, and other these countries started to bombard us with the spirituality and religion. When someone starts to talk about the God and the idea of God, etc., etc., people start to think about it, and let us talk about the science. Science claims that religion must be a virus. So sometimes these people are not welcoming this change, and they start to think about their own ways, and I think this is why this because of this foreign influence, we are getting more and more this religious. You see, now we know about the science and stuff, and our this life is not so primitive, and it's like this quite modern, but still we are like having religion. Why? It is because even if your lifestyle is like quite modern, you will not this remove the idea of God. You cannot remove it. And even if you're highly developed countries, there will still be idea of God or this higher being, something like that. So yeah, that's pretty much for today, and thanks for watching.